Welcome back to Cartel Tycoon. If you've missed the previous episode of the series, don't hesitate to check in the video description below. We are doing the campaign Needs and Tears, and we finished the first part. We've fully taken over Miguel, we are now really the capo, the real capo. We also have quite a few lieutenants, as you can see already now, but we need to start improving them. Right now, none of them have any experience, so we can't improve them. To do that, to improve them, we're gonna need to start to take some quests. That's gonna be very soon. On top of that, the game is definitely a lot less scripted now. The next mission is capture 2 seaports. There's a lot of ways to get there, and for sure we need to start doing a lot more of researches, expand into other productions. At this point, we're still only making opium, so it's really good to start making dry cannabis. We're definitely not ready yet for methamphetamine and cocaine, and definitely not for heroin. As you can see, they all make a lot more money when you sell them. Of course, they're also harder to make. Now that we have conquered the second region over here, the next sort of logical one is definitely over here. So let's talk to the mayor and see what he wants. A Través del Familia. He's basically talking about his wife. He lost his wife, First Lady of Los Grandes. Since her passing, I have struggled to be both a good father to my son and a strong mayor. Yeah, story of everybody's life. Now, he finds himself locked away in El Dorado. El Dorado? You mean Los Grandes prison? Now he's in deep. He found this nail to his door. Ooh. I know what kind of man you are, Capo. Please, take care of him. Keep him safe. Do this and I will. No, the whole of Los Grandes will owe you a great debt, patron. Okay. Order to any of your lieutenants to surrender to prison. Well, obviously we're not gonna do that to our best lieutenant, so let's look at this. We're gonna use this one for 2 reasons. The first one is because he has infamous, which is not so great, and we're also paying him, so let's just get rid of him somehow. He is resting at the residence, not for long, sorry, you have to go. The other thing we can do, as I said, is start to see who can be improved. And then the next one that has 2 of power is actually this one, so let's look. Yes, he has a quest. So we can only do 1 quest at a time, so we need to be careful. In particular, if it feels like the quest we won't be able to do it, then maybe we'll refuse it, but otherwise let's try to look at it. I'm sorry, my car is in the garage. What? On your salary, I would hope you can either buy yourself a new car. Well, actually we're not paying him at all, so maybe that's true. I took the bus, but it broke down. But there is good that come out of this. In the past, we've used taxi companies to load our cash. We could expand this, pay the drivers well, keep the rate cheap for all the good of La Publica. We would earn their loyalty, and it's another way to hide our cash. And I'm basically doing it mostly for him to gain experience rather than win anything. Take one of our cars and get back to work. And actually we completed it right away. We can check after what it was supposed to be. My friend, I'm thankful you came to me with this. You're surprisingly entrepreneurial. The pleasure in mine, and the people too. First of all, we can click over here to see, no, we don't see any details, so I don't actually even know what the quest was, but we completed it. Now if we look at him, you can see he used to be over here, now he has half his bar sort of done. So hopefully if we do a second quest with him, he would get to the next level. So let's try to do it right away. Dodging your taxes, that's not good. I got word from some pigs on our payroll that our cash flow is being monitored. Ooh, that's not good. We need to throw him off the scent. Perhaps we could pay for chemical plants in cash until I get the all clear. Well, I don't have any chemical plants, so I think that's totally fine. Better safe than sorry. Switch the chemical plant to dirty money for now. Oh, I need to spend money, so I actually need to build one. Okay, that is fine. Let's do it. Let's put it over here in the range of my villa, because once it's built, we can also just pause it, keep it for later. We can't put a road over here, so let's put it over there. Okay, that should be fine. And we need to keep it in dirty money, so all good. That should be done, hopefully. Now let's think about research. We have not finished level 1, but I'm not really keen on what we can still do in level 1. I actually want to get to level 2 for a couple of reasons. First one is to unlock farm level 2 for cannabis. also the dry rack for cannabis, as well as the warehouse level 2, the transport company level 2, and the river pier level 2, so we're even to sell even more over there. So anyway, let's do that. It is a bit steep, but we do have money. And here it is, he has arrived at the prison, and you click on it and you say surrender. So it is, we have done the first mission. Now the second mission is to recapture all of the buildings in this region. They are under the control of local thugs, so not a specific gang, but still. And actually there's also another river pier over here, so it's quite a good, interesting, place to take. We just blocked the police right now, for 20 days they will be blocked, so it's also a good time actually to try to do things. Yeah, maybe let's just go for it. I'll leave one lieutenant over here and we'll take these ones. Now this one is useless, so let's leave him over here. And this is only 5. Let's take a quick look at what power these guys have. Yeah, this is only 1 over here. That's easy. Let's start this fight. Slowly but surely. In the last episode we started this casino, which is costing a lot of upkeep and also has a big storage, so we do need to be careful because now I am very low over here on money. There's no cash in my residence, so I'm going to take the cash that was left over here and bring it back. And we have finished research level 2. So the first thing I want to do is to get to the river pier level 2 so that we can start selling even more over here. This is the big moment. We are meeting our first rival gang, El Patron of El Cazador Implacable. What is that, a book club? aka El Profesor. What, you thought Los Barraos was the only narco organization this side of the border? Indeed no, definitely not. I think we can handle a little competition. So now we have to be careful, they are going to start attacking us and our lieutenants are not so strong yet, so this is definitely something to keep an eye out on. Anytime they want to attack us, we're gonna get a message over here so we can spot it and then see them on the map. And if you click on it, they will tell you where they're moving to. Here, for example, they're going to move to the residence. Well, the residence is empty, so I don't care at all. They can go there. I'm not going to fight for that. That's not worth it. At the same time, we just got a new lieutenant. He does have the infamous trait, but he has a power of 3. So quite like it. I think we should take him. He also has some pretty interesting elements like kidnapping, assassination, so robbery. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's recruit him. We are fighting over here for the control of the airport. It's a small airport. It looks small, but it's actually an aerodrome level 3. So we could have a lot of different slots, quite a nice capacity. So it would be good if we start using it in the future. We're continuing our fight through this new region, and actually here we have cannabis, so that will be quite interesting in the future. We could use this if it's also on good soil instead of recreating new ones. And we just unlocked the river pier level 2, but we actually also need to upgrade our river pier to it, right? So it's double the cost, remember a bit that. I do think it is worth it though. It will help us continue to expand just our opium selling over here. It is easy. As you can see, it increases a lot, everything like how much you can sell, how often you can sell, but it of course comes at a cost in terms of upkeep. The visual also changes, the boats, the small boats are becoming speedboats. But actually to be able to sell more, we'll also need to transport more. So it's good to go right away for the warehouse level 2. And we're almost done with Cash is King quest. Let's see it done. Hopefully he's gonna be very happy and we'll be able to upgrade him. Let's see. Cash is King after all. You saved us from a costly investigation in more ways than one. De nada, capo. Do you think they'll let me see the vault? Dios mío. And here it is, if we look at him, he is maxed over here, which means he's ready to get upgraded. We have the choice between those two bonuses, either reducing the opium production interval by 50% in an area, or decrease production interval by 25% while at a farm. So only to one specific farm, I guess. It doesn't really say how big the area is, but that seems to be more interesting. It does come at a cost, right? We're gonna need to start paying him. But anyway, I do need to do it because we need to start upgrading him slowly. Also making space for more lieutenants so that I can have enough power to fight the other gang that start to attack me now. It seems we could do another quest with him, but actually that's not the best idea in my opinion. The best idea would actually be to try to upgrade one of the other ones to make even more space at the bottom for me to recruit even more. And in particular, it seems that this one, right, we said he has quite a bit of power. He'll also get a few interesting elements over here. So definitely let's see if we can do a quest for him. Buying local, which means we probably need to buy some vegetables or something from a local farm. I don't think we have a local farm in our region, so it probably means also taking over that farm from a local gang first. But I think we should do it. It's also always good to have access to a farm. And as you can see, this is actually chicken in Tensaka. Tensaka is this region over here, just above Los Grandes. And the farm is actually just at the bottom of here, so not too far from me. We are getting close to the Federales. I think we have to be careful. So let's send my people over there right away. We can also pause the chemical plant now. We don't really need it. And here is the Federales. They've arrived. We have to be careful. Where are they going to stop? They basically have blocked the road over here, which is impossible for us to avoid. We could wait 5 days or we could bribe them 2,000. Honestly, 2,000 is really not that much. I think let's do it. And this way we can still increase our terror even more until we get to that one. And that one, DEA, active production shed will be arrested. I don't think we want to get there, so we'll have to do something before we get over here. But for now, let's do that. We've also just gone below this one over here. That's really not great. So let's make sure to move Miguel over here and to do also a charity event and a salsa festival as soon as we can. We have recaptured the village, but it needs to be upgraded. It's almost ruined. So let's do this. I don't really need to leave my people over here, I think, for now, because I want to attack as quickly as possible. Finish attacking before those 5 days are finished over here. Because then we'll probably need to do, another mayor request to decrease our terror. And we'll have then those 5 left over here. Unfortunately, now we have another event that we can't avoid. We have attracted, some journalists. So will we stop capturing buildings for 90 days? Will we give it 120 days, which is huge? Or there's no such thing as bad press. If we ignore this, loyalty will decrease by a medium amount. Loyalty is actually already quite low. We do need to be careful there. But 90 days basically means I need to stop over here, which maybe is just what we need to do. Yeah, maybe let's just do that and hope we'll survive. Because I don't think I can have my loyalty going even lower than that. Oh, but I am capturing this. I think I need to stop capturing it, or I will receive something, right? I will probably receive if fail, loyalty will decrease by a small amount. Maybe it's worth it. Let's try it. So we're gonna go down for sure. The question is how? How low? And now we're really getting close to the DEA, so I think we have to stop. Get it down again. So we'll take our people back to our city over here. And we're going to restart doing some events. Let's start with the charity one. And as soon as we can, the salsa also. My legal money is definitely down, but this was the price to pay. Our river pier has been upgraded to level 2, so as you can see, we can sell even more. Now it is 41 instead of 31, and we have a third slot if we want. We do need to send a second lieutenant over here. And of course, we need to have those resources, right? Because right now I don't even have enough. But this is also why we are upgrading the warehouse and thereafter also the transport company. I wonder if not best for now to just build a second transport company. This is just 4,000. Here it is. We need to make sure it's only getting opium and sending that opium over here. We cannot buy chicken right now. We need to upgrade it again. 3,000, we have that money, that's not a problem, before we can. And it is, we're starting to sell a lot more. The rival gang is attacking again. As you can see, it's attacking this farm over here. Well, frankly, I'm too far to do anything about it, I think. Maybe not, but it's 12, so it's quite a lot. I think it's just best to leave them. Okay, and now we have unlocked the chicken. As you can see, it's over here. We can either take it for free, which will increase our terror. We can pay a bit, which will increase the loyalty, or we can pay a lot, which will increase even more the loyalty. Let's see, we need 100. That's 4,500. This is a lot, but this will give me some loyalty on top of doing the quest. So let's do it. And here it is. Quest is done. Mi capo, wait. What is going on? They're thankful. The money will go into keeping their families fed and putting shoes on their children's feet. It is you they should really be thanking. And to repay your faith, I'll be sure to let you know of any more opportunities I came across. Do that, my lieutenant, because I want to upgrade you as soon as possible for sure. If we look at him, he is now loyal, and on top of that, we've definitely increased over here. For his next quest, it seems like he's gonna want us to build a few drying racks, hopefully not too many. I can't do it right now, I would need to research it, but it's something I need to research anyway, so I think it is a good idea. But let's first end this episode on this note. Another lieutenant, a novato, has become an halcon. The second one is well on its way, and all the others are also started to gain some rank, so it's pretty great, making some progress. We've also started to do some cool research, but we have spent a lot of our money. So we do need to be careful. We need to overspend too much. In particular, we need to be careful about this new gang over here. I think they're coming from over there mostly. They keep attacking us. So we'll have to be careful about that.